Hey everyone, and welcome back to Woo Woo Wednesday, where I share my intuitive insight and weekly wisdom with you through the use of oracle cards. I'm Brittney Carmichael, the founder of Shine School and the Shine from the Inside Oracle, where I empower women to break free from the fear that stops them from shining their light. In this reading, I'm going to be diving into the full moon in Capricorn, so the cards that come up today will represent what you need to release during this powerful supermoon. So I want to take a moment to say hello to everyone who is live. Say hello in the comments below where you're watching from, and is this your first time tuning into Woo Woo? So I am going to be keeping this a little bit short and sweet because we have a 3 hour goddess gathering virtually tonight. It starts at 7 p.m. So if you've been looking for a sisterhood and a place where you can plug into for a powerful full moon release ritual and guided meditation, then tonight you don't want to miss the virtual goddess gathering. So just reach out, DM me, and I will send you the link to join us. So just wanted to kick off this full moon and say how grateful I am for you being here and for this opportunity to bring some wisdom to the table. This is a powerful full moon. Capricorn is about structure. It's about setting long-term goals. And so during this time, we're gonna have to face the fears and cultivate courage that it's gonna take for us to up level. So this moon is a representation of rebirth. It's what are we letting go of and shedding so that we can climb higher and elevate to that next level of expansion and growth, whether it be in our personal or business, and always simultaneously both if you're doing both. So this moon is going to be the opportunity for you to face some of those deep-seated traumas or pains from the past that you're still carrying that present themselves as in disguise, like procrastination or self-doubt. Sometimes our fears don't seem like this, I'm so afraid of success. I don't know, like I'm just not gonna do it. That fear of success actually shows up in ways of you self-sabotaging or procrastinating on going after those goals. So it may not seem like, oh, I have this big fear in my life. Of course, I'm good. There's no fear holding me back. But are you consistently staying focused and aligned to where you wanna be going and shifting as it's time to navigate? Or do you sit back and go, oh shit, I'm not in control of this? And when you don't feel in control, it triggers that trauma response, and then you go back into that repetitive loop of reacting rather than responding and controlling the situation. Okay, so I'm gonna grab the cards and dive in. I wanna know, how are you guys feeling on this full moon? Do you feel like you're ready to release? There's lots of stuff coming up for review too that is no longer serving you. This is that opportunity. Every month we get that invitation from the full moon to be able to assess, to be able to have the full clarity. When all of the light from the sun is reflecting off the moon back to us, it creates this inner illumination so that you can start to see more clearly what's happening behind the veil and underneath the layers. So use this full moon and the super moon. It's the closest to the earth. This is the most powerful one of the year. So use this as that opportunity to ground yourself and really release and root down into a new foundation of where you are headed. All right. Hey Gilly, so good to see you. Whoa, okay, well, I said short and sweet and 4 cards came up, so we're just gonna roll with it. I guess that's how it goes. Feeling sleepy. Yeah, actually yesterday we taught in the Elevated Life Club all about our spiritual tools and the uncommon practices to develop your intuition and how to balance mind, body, and spirit. And I tell you what, all the elevators in the club, normally we are high vibe. Everyone's like, I feel like I'm an 11. I was like, hey, are you guys awake? Where is everyone? What's going on? So the energy right now from what we can see is super low. Everyone's feeling called to rest, even though we have goals and projects and things that we're excited to get moving forward in the new. It's really like we're really being called to just pause and just be here and be present and not rush this transformation and transition. Okay, I'm just gonna check in with all of your comments, feeling light and great. I love that. You know what? And all of this, it's all gonna resonate different depending on where you're at in your journey and evolution. So, you know, you may be feeling, for me, I'm a manifesting machine right now. I went to meet a girlfriend for coffee and I was was looking through the menu, and I'm very sensitive to caffeine, so I'm like, there's really not a lot of options, but there's a couple teas that are amazing. And I decided I was gonna go with the butterfly tea. And he, right as I decided, he was like, hey, actually, I just made this tea, but no one picked it up, so you can have it if you want it. I'm like, it's the blue one, is that the butterfly one? And he was like, yeah. I was like, sink, thank you very much. So I'm also feeling really good, as well as just pacing myself and giving myself permission to slow down. And maybe that's the byproduct of not putting too much on my calendar or too much on my to-do list. You can actually feel peace. Organized my cards and space last night and feeling the calm of cleanse and surrender. Surrender is definitely the word that I am living by right now, so I feel that. All right, if you guys are ready for this message, I'm gonna dive in. I'm a Capricorn and all this resonates too. Thank you so much for sharing that. Okay, let's do it. Yes, I ain't doing too much. I mean, it's summertime here in the Northern Hemisphere. We just need to play and have fun. And stay away from drama today. What a great message. So this is a really important message for you to stay in your own lane. Listen, full moons bring out the crazies. If you've ever worked in a hospital, you know that to be true. All the crazy stuff happens in the hospitals near the full moon or on the full moon. So this is saying the moon is full and the energy is very high and very potent right now. And with, to confirm that all that fear coming up to be processed and released, guess what that means? We're all going through that and we're all just, and if you're not conscious of how to release or do rituals like tonight at the gathering, where you can contain some of that chaos and release it in a peaceful way, then you're gonna end up picking up, if you're an empath, other people's energy during this time of release. So one, important to ground yourself. Let's send our energy from like our core all the way down our legs to the center of the earth, like creating a energetic cord. That's gonna help to send our energy down and ground it. The other thing that you need to do is surround yourself in a glowing bubble of light so that you can put up those walls of protection, so that as everyone's purging during this full moon, you don't pick up the energy. Okay, so stay away from drama today. Do not engage, just walk away. Okay, thank you very much for that feedback. I will get back to you as soon as possible. Go and cry in the bathroom if you need to, and then leave it alone. Leave it alone until tomorrow. It can wait, so stay away from the drama. Do not be tempted. All right, wow, remove the limiting labels you're wearing. So as we are talking about making these changes so that you can release all the past beliefs and labels and limitations and fears that have stopped you from expanding and having courage to continue to say yes to your intuition and follow that purpose or that soul-led mission. Right now, you're being asked to remove those limiting labels that you have placed on yourself. You may be like, no, my ex-husband used to call me this or that, and like, I know it has to be true. You are allowing that label to define you, and no matter if you picked it up from a parent in childhood or mean girls at the school, or if you've given it to yourself specifically by calling yourself names or talking shit to yourself on the inside, you know, we are only as strong as our self-talk. So when we live by these labels, it kind of limits us to really step into our full authentic self and express ourselves in all our own unique ways without self-judgment, without criticism and self-doubt, without wondering, will they accept me? You know, this is exactly why I host these goddess gatherings, whether they're virtual or in person, is because I want women to feel heard and seen and loved and accepted, and to know that they are not alone. That's the most important message that comes through in any coaching that I do and any reading that I do, is always, you are not alone. But you can feel alone when you isolate yourself with these labels. It kind of puts a barrier to block the love out, so that you're trying to block the pain out, but you end up blocking out the love and the support as well. So some of the things that we do in the goddess gathering are remove these limiting labels. This is a whole exercise I do at the retreat because it's so powerful to get clear on what are the labels that you are living by. And if they aren't in alignment with supporting you as your fullest expression, then they gotta go. They gotta go. We gotta cut them out and pick some new ones. Nadia says, what time tonight? Can you please send me the link? Yes, I will send you the link, and it is at 7 p.m. Central time tonight. Central, I think we're in daylight time right now. So 7 p.m. Central, that's 8 p.m. Eastern, and 6 p.m. Pacific. Love, 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 222. I love that so much. Hi, Sophia. I love that you guys are on the angel numbers right now. Okay, carrying on. Next card. Commit to self-care rituals. This is an important message during full moon time. I asked a girlfriend today, what are you gonna do for the full moon? She goes, I'm gonna take a bath. So I think it's important that you do something small and simple for yourself that creates a sense of nurturing. So if getting in a hot Epsom salt bath feels nurturing to you, if that's finally slowing down enough to make homemade dinner, if that is telling the kids to get GTFO, lock the door, and just like read a book, whatever you need to nurture yourself, this is saying now is a really good time to commit to that. Since we're not saying yes, yes, yes to all the things that are going on and we're trying to slow the pace down through this full moon, the thing that you can focus on is filling that time with more self-care rather than more social media. So this is a call to commit to your self-care rituals. And if you don't have a ritual that you know is like your go-to, one of the lessons I teach in Shine School, my online program to reclaim your power, I teach you to create a list of things that light you up so that you have this constant go-to of like, what are those things that make me feel good? Because I don't know about you, but like when I go to dinner, I'm like, I totally forget everything I've ever liked and what I want. I have no preferences. I don't know. Like what restaurants are there? What is food? I just like totally just, I don't know. I don't know anymore. And the same is true when you have 5 minutes of self-care. If you don't have full focus and clarity of like, oh, I've got 5 minutes and I really want to paint my toenails, then you are going to fiddle fart around on social media and waste that 5 minutes of self-care that doesn't seem like a lot, but makes a world of difference. So take that 5 minutes and commit to doing the things for you. I need the link too, please. Can you guys DM me after this? Because I won't be able to go back to your comments. So please DM me for the link and I will send it to you. I think it's also in my stories. Went to the store today and grabbed high vibe food, going to make yummy stuff before the gathering tonight. Ah, Jade, I'm so excited you're gonna be there. And that's it, man. We gotta nourish our bodies. One of the things, I don't wanna give it all away, but in the elevated life, one of the things we talk about is how important it is to create a clear channel in the physical body, and that starts with high vibing food. There's a whole lesson in Shine School about that too. It's important. We talk about it in Elevated Life and Shine School. So our body's important. Okay, I told you it was gonna be a heavy full moon this go around. Forgive someone. Always start with yourself. Even if I say always start with yourself, but sometimes that's the hardest person to forgive. But I find that if you can go in and find the wisdom that and the strength and who you've become because of the things that have happened that were painful or hurtful, or why did this happen to me? Once you can start to understand how you've grown and that shaped you, and without some of the painful stuff, you wouldn't be as strong or resilient as you are today. It makes it a little bit easier to understand and accept, like, I don't like the way that this unfolded, but it is what it is. And because of that, I am grateful of who I am today, even though I had to go through something painful in the past. Now that's like, let's just jump right into expert level, like college degree of forgiveness. I just want to give you the overall like journey of what that looks like when you start the process of forgive. You may be someone who's like, absolutely F not, no way. The first thing that you can start to do, and this is, there's a, good Lord, today is like Shine School Central. There's a whole module in forgiveness. It's called practicing the F word. And one of the things that I would recommend you do is start to write out all the things that you're feeling mad or angry or resentful about and get it onto paper. And again, this is why we do the full moon release ritual, to purge out the emotions rather than shoving them down, tucking them away, storing them as fat, creating anxiety, causing a dis-ease in our emotion. So this is the opportunity for you to let go of some of the pain and resentment that you've been holding on to. Or maybe you've just been mad at yourself for making the wrong mistake. It's just a mistake. So we just try again and let it go, Louie. So forgive someone. Forgiveness is the theme for this month. Joy, why are you the best person of all time? Thank you for posting the link, sweet love. Okay, Athena's here. I cannot wait to celebrate you and join you at your birthday party this weekend, Athena. It's gonna be so much fun. Okay, what else? Wrote a blog about why seniors should meditate at work today, all because of y'all's last podcast on Elevated Life. Boom, Vic, that's amazing. Will you send it to me? I'd love to share that, read it, check it out. I think everyone needs to meditate. Someone asked me today at lunch, how do you like develop your intuition? Like, how do you do more of it? I'm like, oh, you guys want all the fun tricks, right? But the thing, you're not gonna like the answer. Do you guys wanna know the answer? Like how to develop your intuition? Like what's that thing that you could do to like be so intuitive and know all the things? You guys wanna know what it is? You're not gonna like the answer, but if you wanna know what it is, let me know. Say, I wanna know. I'm so excited to be there tonight. Joy, that's amazing. Let me know. Hi Rochelle. Okay, if you wanna know what that thing is, even though you're not gonna like the answer, it's to get quiet. It's to slow down. It's to fucking throw the to-do list out the window and just be present. Because I don't know about you, but anytime I'm doing something, even something silly like coloring in a book or painting or taking a walk, in those times of quiet, restfulness, surrender, I'm not thinking or creating worry or making all these mental stories up, I get that subtle, gentle nudge of, hey, what about this? And it comes in so effortlessly and naturally. But the problem is we get all caught up in overthinking and controlling the situation. And instead of just relaxing, we think we have to hustle and do more and grind more and think more. But you can't think. Intuition is knowing beyond logic. You can't logic it. You have to let it go. And so surrender, again, coming back to the key word for this full moon, surrendering is that answer. So if you want to know how to be super intuitive, super in tune, you got to get quiet. You got to quiet your mind, you got to quiet your body, and you got to slow down to be here to receive the information your body is sending you. If you're disconnected from your body and you're not listening to the signals, then you're going to miss your intuition. Not to-do list. I want to know. Okay, yep, so that's the secret. Hi Sam. Okay, so like I said, short and sweet today, shorter than normal. I'm proud of myself. I did it under 20, but I'm saving my energy for tonight's goddess gathering. I hope you can join me virtually. It will be a very enlightening, empowering, and magical time where you can connect with a sisterhood of people who don't judge you. That's my favorite thing about this community, is that I have literally heard every story, every walk of life. I've seen so many different unique expressions, people, jobs, passions, all the things. And what I have never seen is someone judge, criticize, make fun of, like, whatever. It's always so open and so loving. And I feel so blessed to be a part of a community that is so supportive. So if you're looking for that sisterhood, if you need help in creating this release ritual, I will guide you through a relaxing meditation to help you really let go. I guess we need to do some forgiveness work tonight, so we'll be throwing something in there. And I've got some fun special announcements and things to show you guys tonight, which I am very excited. So I'll be doing something new tonight on the Goddess Gathering. I've never done this before, and I am very pumped to share that with you guys. So I have a great night. Thank you so much. I know you'll be there with Monica, so I'm excited to see you. Sometimes I have a hard time with distinguishing intuition and fear. Okay, there's a card in the deck for this. Your soul whispers love, your ego shouts fear. Fear comes in hot. It doesn't make you feel good. It makes you feel smaller. It makes you feel like, nope, I'm not good enough. Intuition is like, woo, that's exciting. It's a little scary and like outside my comfort zone, but it's not making me feel bad. It's making me feel curious. I feel drawn to it. Even though it's new and different, you're not repelled by it. So fear is repelling and intuition is like this. It draws you to it. Okay, Ashley says, can't wait, see you soon. I am so excited to see you guys tonight. If you need the link, DM me personally, I will send it to you. And be sure to get there early. We only have space for 100. There will be a replay, so if you can't join us live, be sure to come get the link anyway, so that way I can email you the replay, which is always so powerful to go back through and do the ritual. So very, very excited. I can't wait to see you guys tonight. I hope you have a beautiful full moon. Remember just to let it flow, let the energy out, let it go, Louie, like Mama always says. And I'll see you guys tonight for the Goddess Gathering. Peace.